Hey guys, Chris, Strat-O-Matic, Delaware, and we are bringing you a little AFC Central rubber match here. And we are pitting two teams that had a pair of 1,000-yard rushers in the same season. The 1976 Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to Municipal Stadium to take on the 1985 Cleveland Browns. Got this team because Mack and Biner, 1,000 yards each. Yes, had to have it. So we are playing my beloved Brownies against my beloved Steelers. And we're going to see what happens. So let's go ahead and get this game on the road here, as it were. Make sure we got everything in view good enough. Can see. All right, let's hit this sucker. Coin toss. Pittsburgh calls heads. It is tails. Browns win. Browns will elect to receive. So let me go ahead and make proper notation. Then we will start the timer and go. 7-6. Pit. Kick. They win. Nope. Receive first. 8-5 Cleveland. And we are off. Kickoff. Roy Jarella, 10. Boots it to the 12. That is the number 2 back. Herman Fontenot, I believe. Herman Fontenot rolls a 6. 28-yard return out to the 40. Good field position for the Browns' first drive. So Fontenot, 28. Browns first and 10. They're going to give it to Mack on a line buck. On his card, 7. We'll say guessed right. Stopped at the line. Kevin Mack, 2nd and 10. Biner end run. We'll call that guessed wrong. That is 4 on his card. End run, guessed wrong. Gains a yard. Tripped up at the line. Great play by Greenwood on the outside. 3rd and 9. Kosar is going to drop back the pass. He is going to hit Newsom on a short pass. Kosar, Browns living on their own cards. Kosar must run. Down. 7. Sack for a 2-yard loss. Ham chased him down. It's going to be 4th and 11, and Jeff Gossett is going to come on to punt the ball away. And touch does go through these cards. Lovely. Gossett's going to punt. Chance of a penalty. 5. That is a 45-yarder. Number 2, which is Jack Delaplane. And he's going to have 9, 8-yard return. Let's see if there is a penalty. Pause for the penalty. Just to check. Oh, that one too. Going to be on Cleveland's card number 8. It is waved off. There is no flag. So Gossett with a 45-yard punt. 39, 49, 1. 16-yard line. Inside the 20. Did not stay there. 8-yard return for Delaplane. Pittsburgh is going to take over on their 24-yard line. 1st and 10. Yeah, they always love to give to Rocky Blyer off tackle. 5, guessed right. Possible fumble, stopped at the line. 5 through 11 is not a fumble. That is not a fumble. So Blyer stuffed at the line. 2nd and 10 coming right up. Bradshaw is looking for Swanee on a short pass. Chance of a penalty. 6, short. Guessed right. Bradshaw must run. 6, picks up 15 in the first down. 10, and yep, 15 yards, Bradshaw. Running first down, out to the 39, 1st and 10, Pittsburgh. Gives to Harris, off tackle. 7 is going to be stopped at the line by the Browns defense, 2nd and 10. I'm going to give to Blyer up the middle. We'll say guessed wrong. 11 doesn't matter. Line buck stopped for a 1-yard loss. Brown saw that one coming. 38-yard line, 3rd and 11 Steelers. Short to Grossman. 3, guessed right, incomplete pass by Bradshaw. That's going to bring up 4th down. And 11 from the 38, Bobby Walden comes in to punt. 5, 42-yarder to Brian Brennan. There, down to the 20-yard line, he fields it. Brennan with the return. 7, goes over here. Punt return, 4-yard pickup for Brennan before he is brought down at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 Brownies. Alrighty. Let's go Biner around the end. 7, guessed right. 4-yard pickup for Ernest Biner. 2nd and 6 for the Browns. Out to the 28. Kevin Mack, line buck. 9, 1-yard gain, 3rd and 5 coming up for Cleveland. 29-yard line, 3rd and 5, going to be a short pass to Newsom. 5, short pass, receiver card. So we're looking at Ozzie Newsom, short pass. We'll say guessed right. 7, incomplete pass. Off his fingertips, could not bring it in. So that's going to bring up 4th and 5 at the 29-yard line. Jeff Gossett comes in to punt again. Here is the long snap. 5, Gossett, 45-yard booming kick to Delaplane. 40, 50, 40, 30, 26-yard line. Delaplane, Jack Delaplane. 5 for his return. Delaplane picks up 6. Steelers will start at their own 32. 1st and 10. We're going to have Rocky Blyer, line buck. 2, short gain for Blyer. 4, that's going to be 18 yards. The fastest running back in the NFL with no moves. If you don't get him down, he's like a rocket. Out to midfield. So we know we got about a 7.5 minute time limit there, maybe 10. No problem. 1st and 10. Steelers. 1st and 10 Steelers. Dog pound's going crazy. Harris. Off tackle. 7, stopped at the line. 12, opponent number 1. Run. That is going to be offense clipping. 15 yards from the line of scrimmage. Nope, they are, they're going to take that. First and 25. Yeah, they'd be a fool not to take it. Short to Frank Lewis, split end. 9, guessed right, incomplete pass, Bradshaw. Second and 25. Flat pass to Harris. 10, guessed right. Incomplete, 6 to 10, interception otherwise. Nope, that is intercepted 7 yards downfield. We'll call that Frank Minifield. Oh, Bradshaw intercepted. Miscue. Minifield is on this team, isn't he? I know daggone well he is. Yep, Frank Minifield gets it. His return, 8. 4 yard, just missed the 9, touchdown on a flat pass. A 4-yard return from Minifield. Down to the Steelers' 38-yard line. That clipping is going to kill them. Browns, first and 10. Good field position. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Kevin Mack, line buck, 8. Stuffed at the line. Second and 10 for the Browns. Going to go Ernest Viner around the end. 9, guessed wrong. 5 yards. Viner picks up 5. Down to the 33-yard line. 3rd and 5 for the Browns. Rubbing something out of my eye. Play's going along quickly. I'm allowed to do that. We'll say short pass to Brennan. 6. Incomplete pass. And neither team is able to capitalize here. Matt Barr kicking against his old team before he was with his old team. Actually, a kicker drafted by the Steelers in 1979, Matt Barr. Kind of crazy. And the year before, Craig Colquitt was drafted as a punter in 1978. 2 years in a row they drafted kickers. What have we got for Barr? 33-yard line, 2 through 3 is good. We are going to punt. Nope. We're going to... I don't feel like digging out the coffin corner rules. We are going to... Besides, that's an advanced. We're just doing basic. We are going to go ahead and punt the ball. One and two. Well, let's see. 9, Gossett. 39-yarder. So that's into the end zone. No. House rule, haven't worked it out. So 39. So we'll call that a 33 touchback. Just kicking stuff over in my head. I really need to work out a quick little thing or jot down the coffin corner rule if I'm going to use it. I haven't done that. So I'm not going to go digging. First and 10, Stillers. Long pass to Swan. Shame. 5. Incomplete. Chance of a penalty. Roll that one. 2. Browns 11, no penalty. Incomplete pass, Bradshaw. Steelers tried to make something big happen. Franco Harris around the end. 9, 2-yard gain for Harris. 3rd and 8 at the 22. It's going to be a short pass to tight end to Randy Grossman. 7, must run, Bradshaw must. Get that die out. 8, 13-yard pickup. Bradshaw was a scrambler, the blonde bomber. Steelers pick up another first down after the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the black and gold, or actually the white and gold since we're playing in Cleveland. Alrighty, 1st and 10. Rocky Blyer off tackle. 7, guessed right, stuffed at the line. 2nd and 10. Short pass to Lynn Swan. 11, guessed right. 13-yard pickup. That's enough for the first down. Keep doing that. 8, opponent number 6. However, we do have a flag on the play, holding against the Steelers. Cleveland's going to call that one back. Negates the first down. 10-yard penalty, bring up 2nd and 20. And Pittsburgh shooting themselves in the foot here in the first quarter with some penalties. Minute to go. Our 2nd and 20. Short to Frank Lewis. 10, guessed right. Incomplete. 7 to 10. Intercepted otherwise. That is an incomplete pass. 49 seconds to go. 3rd and 20. Long pass to Lynn Swan. 12, incomplete. And Bobby Walden is going to punt the ball. Scoreless game so far. Defenses are loving life. Walden, no penalty. 10, 32-yard kick comes off the side of his foot. Clarence Weathers is going to recover it. 43-yard line. 5, and Weathers has an 8-yard punt return. And that is the end of the first quarter. All right, let's go right on to the second quarter. Let's keep this sucker moving. Browns 1st and 10 at the Steelers' 49-yard line, starting in Pittsburgh territory again due to the Walden poor punt. 32-yarder off side of his foot. 1st and 10. Play. Ernest Biner off tackle. 7, stuffed at the line. These guys have some good defenses going. They are not letting the offenses do anything. 2nd and 10. Kevin Mack off tackle. 6. Got a yard. Going to bring up 3rd and 9 from the Steelers' 48. Short pass to Ozzie Newsome. 4, guessed right, incomplete by Kosar. And that is going to bring up 4th and 9. Jeff Gossett comes in to punt again. Recently over from the Chiefs in a trade. That sent Don Cockcroft there. Cockcroft was the punter in the early 80s. I'm not sure if he ended up with the Chiefs or not. I really don't remember. So here we go. Gossett with the kick. 9. It'll be a 39-yarder to Theo Bell. So that's going to be 39 inside the 20. 48 to the 9-yard line. Pardon my arm in the way. And Theo Bell, number 83, with the return. 6, and he brings it back 6 yards out to the 15. So Gossett gets one to stick inside the 20. Bell with a 6-yard return, 1st and 10 for the Steelers, starting deep. Franco Harris off tackle. 12, 5-yard gain. Harris with a little bit of steam. Out to the 20, 2nd and 5 Steelers. Rocky Blyer, line buck. 7. Picked up a yard, 3rd and 4 coming up for Pittsburgh. We're going to say Franco Harris end run. Are we? Franco Harris off tackle. And we're going to go guessed right. Doesn't matter. 10. 4-yard pickup. 1st down, Pittsburgh. Browns have not had a 1st down yet. That's Pittsburgh's 4th, and they've gotten them all on the ground. 1st and 10. Rocky Blyer off tackle. 12. Stuffed at the line. 2nd and 10. Franco Harris off tackle. So guessed wrong, doesn't matter. 7, he is stuffed at the line on his carry. That will bring up 3rd and 10. Steelers from their own 25-yard line. Short pass to Swanee. 7, and Bradshaw is sacked. Bradshaw is sacked, drugged down by Bob Golick. 9-yard loss. Back to the 16. Fourth and 19. Bobby Walden is coming in. He is cornered in there. I'd like to get a good kickoff this time. 6 should be decent. 40-yarder to Herman Fontenot. 16, 26, 36, 46, 44. Fontenot recovers the kick at the 44-yard line of the Browns. Rolls a 7, which comes over here. 4-yard return for Herman Fontenot. Sorry, Brian Brennan. Fontenot's kickoff returner. Brian Brennan brings it back to Cleveland's 48. And Cleveland is getting accustomed to starting their drives at midfield. But they have yet to get a first down against the Steelers' defense. Of course, the Steelers have yet to string together a drive. 1st and 10. Short pass to Brian Brennan. 9. Receiver card. Going to Brennan. Flanker. Guessed wrong, we're going to say. 9. 13 yards. Spoke a little too soon. Kosar completes his first pass. Browns across midfield to the Steelers' 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Flat pass to Biner. 11. 4-yard loss on the play. 9. Opponent number 7 on a pass. Completed. Illegal procedure, 5 yards. Now they're going to let the catch stick. Biner loses 4. 2nd and 14. Dragged down back there by Andy Russell. Good heads-up play. Covering him to the outside. 2nd and 14, Cleveland. Get our timer back on here. 10 minutes. Nope, 9:12 to go in the half. 2nd and 14. Short pass to Newsome. 5. Receiver card. Ozzie Newsome. Browns are going to the receiver cards a lot. 7. Short. Guessed right. Incomplete. Kosar 2 for 6, 9 yards so far against this vaunted Steeler defense. 3rd and 14 coming up. Short to Clarence Weathers. 9. Receiver card for Weathers. Guessed right. 7. Incomplete. And the Steelers are just handing the Browns their hat. 4th and more than they want from the 43. Jeff Gossett comes in to kick. Chance of penalty. So 43-yard kick to Delaplane. At the goal line. That's a touchback, actually. We'll let that go in. That's a touchback. So penalty 6 is going to be 7-0 there. So Gossett, 43, touchback. The Steelers start on their own 20. 7:44 left to go in the half. Scoreless thus far. Got another email. And there's it again. Franco Harris, off tackle. 11, short gain. 5. Franco Harris picks up 16 yards. And the Steelers are called for offsides. It's coming back. Penalties. First and 15 at the 15. Franco Harris is bummed. They got Jerry Corson for that. Nah, Corson is not on the team at that point. We'll call Jim Clack. Yeah, Jerry Mullins, Jim Clack, Mike Webster, Sam Davis, and John Kolb up front for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Second and 15, short to Grossman. 7 is going to be a 9-yard sack. Bradshaw cannot get out of the clutches of Tom Cousineau. And the Browns giving it back to Pittsburgh. 3rd and a buttload. 3rd and 24 from their own 6. They're trusting their defense. Rocky Blyer off tackle just to get away from the goal line. 6, guessed wrong. 4-yard pickup for Blyer. So they get out to the 10. Bobby Walden's going to come in, standing in his own end zone, but at least he's not standing on his own goal, his own end line. Bobby Walden, 46-yard kick to Brian Brennan. Beautiful booming shot, just when they needed him to have it. 46 puts them at the 44-yard line. The Browns like getting the punts at the 44. Must be in the rules. 7 for Brennan, 4-yard return. That's his 3rd 4-yard return. Keeps rolling at 7, nice and safe. And the Browns at the 48. They like starting at the 48, I guess. 1st and 10. Ozzie Newsome, short pass. 9 will be receiver card for Ozzie Newsome. 8, 15-yard pickup. 1st and 10 for the Browns. Down to the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 Cleveland. Ozzie Newsome hauls that one in. Folds down his head. Goes through Mel Blount. Dragged down. J.T. Thomas in with the assist. 1st and 10. Ernest Biner off tackle. 6. Gets a yard. Stopped at the line by Ernie Holmes. Down to the 36-yard line. 2nd and 9. 4:17 to go in the half. Browns are driving, if you call a first down a drive, but they do have it. Kevin Mack off tackle. 11, we'll call that guessed wrong. And that's an 8-yard pickup for Kevin Mack. 3rd and 1 coming up for the Browns. Down to the Stiller 28-yard line. 3rd and 1. Oh. Short pass to Ozzie Newsome. Guessed wrong. Doesn't matter. 7 and Kosar goes down. Sacked. Lambert all over him. And the Browns cannot capitalize. They're at the 35-yard line, and they are in Matt Barr's why bother range. They can't get close enough for Matt Barr to really take a good poke at it. They're going to let the clock run down. They'll let it get down to about 2:45, and Gossett's going to kick. No, the offense comes back onto the field. Offense back onto the field. They line up. Brian Brennan, short pass. Guessed right. 6, incomplete by Kosar. They went for it and it just didn't happen. So we are 1st and 10 Steelers at their own 35-yard line. Got to get downfield. Short to Lynn Swan. We don't call that cocked. 2, 7, must run Bradshaw. We like must-run Bradshaw because Bradshaw can run. 8, that's a 13-yard pickup, 1st and 10. Bradshaw, 3 runs for 41 yards, and he is hauling the mail on the ground for the Steelers, I got to say. Dear Lord, 1st and 10. running first down. Rocky Blyer, line buck. Chance of a penalty, 11. We'll say guessed right. Stopped at the line. 2-minute warning. Chance of a penalty. Roll that one. 2. 9. Opponent offsides. Stopped at the line. 2nd and 10. Nope, they're going to take opponent offsides. Going to be a 5-yard penalty. 1st and 15 from their own 43. Both teams still have all their timeouts. 1st and 15. Short pass to Randy Grossman. 8. Incomplete. Ah, 2nd and 15. Franco Harris, end run. Guessed wrong, doesn't matter. 9, picks up 2. Chance of penalty. That's going to be over here. Offsetting penalties. Replay the down. 2nd and 15. Rocky Blyer, off tackle. 10. Guessed wrong. Picks up a yard. And Cleveland is calling a timeout. 3rd down and you get to the 42, 48, 43rd and 14. Short to Frank Lewis. Chance of a penalty. 4. 14-yard pickup. Falls across the marker for the 1st down. 3. And there is a penalty against the Browns. Defense. 4. Completed personal foul. 15 yards from concluding line of scrimmage and 1st down. So Lewis picks up 14. Passing 1st down for the Steelers. To the 42. Personal foul gets them down to the 27, and the Steelers are cooking. The Browns finally, something's going Pittsburgh's way here late in the half. D, personal foul 15. And now the Steelers are in a position to start using timeouts. Franco Harris off tackle. 7. Guessed right, 5-yard pickup. And Pittsburgh is going to call a timeout. Down to the 22-yard line, 2nd and 5. They're in Jarella's range. He is 2 through 6 good. Nope, 2 through 7 good at the 22-yard line. As long as they don't go any further away, he's got a shot at a chip shot. As good as Jarella is anyway. Here we go. 2nd and 5. Blyer, line buck. 10. 2-yard pickup. They're going to let the clock run. Hurry up offense. Short to Swanee. 3rd and 3. 5. Guessed right or guessed wrong? Right is low. They guessed right. 5. Short. Incomplete pass. That's going to bring up 4th down. Jarella comes on to attempt field goal. No penalty. Rolls a 5. 2 through 7 is good. Steelers are on the board. 37-yard field goal. Roy Jarella. 34 seconds left to go in the second. Jarella 37, field goal. Pittsburgh 3-0. So we've got a kickoff. 34 seconds left in the half. Jarella 3. 2 yards in the end zone. Touchback for the Browns. So they take over at the 20-yard line. 27 seconds left to go. We're going to see a short pass to Brian Brennan. We'll say guessed right, doesn't matter. 9, receiver card. Let's pause that. Brian Brennan. Browns play off the receiver cards a lot right here. 9, 13-yard pickup. First down, and the Browns call a timeout. Brennan picks up 13. Out to the 33. First and 10. Short to Ozzie Newsome. 6. Guessed right. Incomplete pass. Second and 10. A long pass to Clarence Weathers. 7. Guessed right. Incomplete pass. Third and 10. Long pass to Brian Brennan. 8. Receiver card. Oh my goodness. Drama at the end of the half. 8. That is an incomplete pass. And Jeff Gossett is going to come on to punt. Final play of the game, no doubt. Of the half. 9. Punts. Pause that. 9. 39-yarder. Fielded by Theo Bell. 33, 43, 47, 37, 28. Theo Bell fields it at the 28-yard line. Rolls in 11. And Theo Bell loses 2 and fumbles the ball. They're at the 28. 33, 43, 47, 37, 28. So at the 26. Theo Bell, -2. Fumble. 7 through 10 is a turnover. That is a fumble lost. We'll say it is recovered by Curtis Dickey. Why not? Dickey. X. Fumble recovered. Loose ball. 8. And loses 2 on the return. So that is the end of the half. So Cleveland received to start the game, won the toss. Pittsburgh has it now in the second half. They are going to receive in the second. So let's go ahead and get this underway. Now, some quick stats at halftime. Pittsburgh, Bradshaw 3 runs for 41 yards. Harris 6 runs for only 16. Rocky Bleier has carried the ball 9 times so far for 18-25. Bradshaw is 1 of 7 for 14 yards, a completion of Frank Lewis, an interception, sacked twice by Golick and Cousineau. Bobby Walden has punted 4 times, Jarrella with a 37-yard field goal. For the Browns, Ernest Biner, 5 carries for 11. Kevin Mack, 5 carries for 10. Bernie Kosar is 4 of 13 for 37 yards, sacked twice. Jack Ham, Jack Lambert. Brian Gossett has punted 6 times so far. 2 turnovers by the Steelers. So here we go. Matt Barr with the kickoff to open the second half. 9. And that is kicked to the 1-yard line. Ernest Poe is going to return the kick from there. Rolls a 12, and that will be a 12-yard return. Pittsburgh is going to take over at the 13-yard line. First and 10. Oh, going to the 23. There it is. First and 10. Rocky Bleier, line buck. 7, we'll call it guessed right, picks up a yard. Bleier brings up second down and 9 from the 14-yard line. Long pass, Lynn Swan. 6. Incomplete 6 through 12. Intercepted otherwise. Incomplete pass. Steelers trying to make something happen there. 3rd down and 9 from their own 14-yard line. Short pass, tight end Randy Grossman. 6, guessed right. Bradshaw must run. That's a good thing. Oh. 7 picks up 14. 1st down for Pittsburgh. On the legs of the blonde bomber. 18, 28-yard line, 1st and 10. And you can hear some remnants of Franco's Italian army and Girella's guerrillas. They are going crazy. And the dog pound is barking and the terrible towels are swinging. 1st and 10, Harris off tackle. 8 picks up a yard. But there is a flag on the play against Pittsburgh, holding 10 yards, and Cleveland is going to take that. Pittsburgh with some penalties in this game. It's hurting them. 1st and 20 from their own 18. Short pass to Frank Lewis, split end. 10, guessed right. Incomplete, 7 through 10, intercepted otherwise. That's an incomplete pass. 9, opponent offsides, Pittsburgh. And Cleveland's just going to take the incomplete pass. They're going to decline the penalty. 2nd and 20. Short pass, Lynn Swan. 4, incomplete 6 through 12, intercepted otherwise. Incomplete pass. Pittsburgh's doing nothing in the air today. 3rd and 20. Franco Harris off tackle. 9, guessed wrong, picks up only 2. Just missed that short gain. Oh, not doing it in the air. Chuck Noll said, give it to Franco. Maybe he can make something happen. 4th and 18 at the 20. Bobby Walden into punt. 5, good kick, 42-yarder. That'll be fielded by Brian Brennan. And 20, 30, 40 at the 38-yard line. Finally, something different for the Pittsburgh punt and the Cleveland punt return exchange. Brennan with a 10 and a real return for him, 6 yards. So that is going to be 1st and 10 for the Browns at their own 44-yard line. First and 10 for the Browns. Okay. Check on this other one. Just curious. Half hour left on that. Because I'm uploading another video. This one will follow it. Alrighty. 1st and 10 for the Browns. Ernest Biner around the end. 6 and run stuffed at the line. And the Steelers are called for offsides. So I do believe Browns will take that. 1st and 5 at their own 49-yard line, nearly midfield. Kevin Mack, off tackle. 10, guessed right. 4-yard pickup for Kevin Mack. That'll bring up 2nd and 1 at the Steelers' 47-yard line. Ernest Biner, line buck. Guessed right. 11. Bursts through, gets into the secondary. Ham drags him down from behind. 5-yard pickup for Ernest Biner. 1st and 10 for the Browns at the Steelers' 42-yard line. And the Browns find themselves in familiar territory. They just need to be able to follow through with it. And we need our timer back on here. 9 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the 3rd period. 3-0 is all we've got. Kevin Mack, off tackle. 8, guessed right, stuffed at the line. 2nd and 10 for the Browns. Short pass to Ozzie Newsome. 11, long gain. Think the Browns just did it. 360. Touchdown. Kosar to Newsome, 42. So we will stop that to rate the score. Cleveland, 8:56 in the third. Kosar to Newsome, 42 pass. Barr, he is 2 through 12. Just rolling to see if there's a penalty. There is not one. Barr is good with the kick. So that is Cleveland, 7-3. So Matt Barr tees it up to kick off. And here it goes. 9. That's going to be to the 1 yard line. Ernest Poe again. Rolls a 7. That is a 10-yard kickoff return. Ernest Poe. Browns had good coverage. And it showed right there. Poe stumbled a little bit. Slow recovering. Did not get upfield far at all. Steelers start inside the 20. Yet again. 1st and 10. Rocky Blyer. Off tackle. 9. 3-yard pickup. And opponent offsides. And the Browns take it. Starting at the 6. 1st and 15. Steelers committing penalties like they were some team from Oakland. 1st and 15. Short to Grossman, the tight end. 8. Guessed right, incomplete. 2nd and 10. 7:39 to go into 3rd. Franco Harris off tackle. 11. Guessed wrong. 6-yard pickup. 7. No flags. So 6 yards for Harris. Brings up 3rd and 9 from the 13-yard line. Now from the 12-yard line. Sorry. 3rd and 9. Short pass to Lynn Swan. Flanker back. 6. Guessed right. Terry Bradshaw must run. Yay. Steelers get a 1st down. 11. No. Stopped at the line. Almost got sacked on that one. Finally dragged down at the line of scrimmage. Chased across the field by Clay Matthews. Number 57. It's going to bring up 4th and 9. Steelers are going to punt. 6:33 to go in the 3rd. Bobby Walden with the kick. No penalty. 9. 36-yarder to Clarence Weathers. And the Browns are going to have familiar good starting territory. 12, 22, 32, 42, 48-yard line of the Steelers. Clarence Weathers rolls a 6. And Weathers has a 14-yard return. Great starting position for the Brownies. I'll tell you what, the 76 Steelers have not done well under my tutelage, under my leadership here so far. Kind of scared. 1st and 10 Browns. Great field position. Starting at the Steelers 34. Ernest Biner end run. We'll call it guessed right. Doesn't matter. 11. 5-yard pickup for Ernest Biner. Dragged down by Andy Russell. And opponent number 6. Flag on the Steelers. Face mask. Attack 5 onto it. That was off tackle. What was it? I forget. I forget what it was. I really do. Ernest Biner off tackle. It was over here. I'm thinking it was, I don't know, 3. Dear Lord, lost track of that one. Biner, 3. Defensive face mask, incidental variety, 5. Down to the 25-yard line. That's going to be 2nd and 2 for the Browns. Down to the 26, rather. Sorry about that. Now, down to the 25 because they were going to the 23. Sorry about that. 2nd and 2. Mac. Line buck. 6. Gains a yard. 3rd and 1. Steelers 24. Dropped the white die, but it went right there. Thank you, Strat football deities. Keep you going. 3rd and 1. What are we going to do? Decision time. Decision time. Off tackle Biner. 3. Guessed right. Stuffed at the line. That's okay. They get a first down because Pittsburgh's going to have a penalty. Opponent number 7. This one is against the Browns. Illegal procedure. 5 yards. They're going to take that. Third and 6 from the 29, sorry. 3rd and 6 from the 29 for the Browns. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Up 7-3. Short pass to Brian Brennan. 6. Guessed right. That'll be incomplete, and that will bring up 4th and 6. Matt Barr from the 29 is 2 through 7 and 12. They bring on Matt Barr. See if he can convert the field goal. 2 through 7. It's good. Barr with a 46-yard field goal. Cleveland 2, 54 and a third. Barr 46 field goal. Cleveland takes a 10-3 lead here near the end of the third quarter on the leg of Matt Barr. Here comes the kickoff. Steelers are down by a touchdown and an extra point. Barr, 9, kicks it to the 1-yard line. Ernest Poe. Uh-oh. 35, nope. 39-yard return. Ernest Poe. Out to the 40. Yay, double ones. Pittsburgh starts at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Good field position to start. Rocky Blyer, line buck. 4. Picks up 9. Rocky Blyer straight ahead. Finally dragged down by Hanford Dixon. At the 49-yard line, just shy of midfield. 2nd and 1. Franco Harris off tackle. 12 off tackle. Picks up 5. That's enough for the first down. No flag on the play. 5 for Franco Harris. So that is going to put Pittsburgh in Cleveland territory, a rare thing this afternoon. At the 46, 1st and 10, $1:30 to go in the third quarter. Rocky Blyer gets the call off tackle. 5, guessed right. It is stuffed at the line. 5 through 11 is no fumble. That is no fumble. Blyer stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Carl Hairston smothered him. 2nd and 10. Franco Harris around the end. We'll call that guessed wrong. 9, 3-yard pickup is all he... Nope, guessed wrong. 7-yard gain. Franco Harris gets him down to the 39-yard line. 3rd and 3. Inside a minute to go in the third. 3rd and 3. Short pass to Lynn Swan. They're going to say guessed right on this one. 11 short. 13-yard pickup. First down for Pittsburgh. No flag. Swanee, 13 yards. Pittsburgh down to the 26-yard line. They're in scoring territory. They are driving against the Browns here late in the third, answering the call. Franco Harris, end run. Rolls a 9. We'll call it guessed right, stuffed at the line. 2nd and 10. And realistically, we'll let that clock go. That's going to end the third quarter. Your score, Cleveland 10. 1985 Cleveland Browns 10. 1976 Pittsburgh Steelers, the wanted-to-be world champions, only 3 points. Your scoring summary so far, 34 seconds to go in the second half. Right at the end of the first half, Pittsburgh broke the 0-0 stalemate. Roy Gerela kicked a 37-yard field goal. Steelers went up 3-0 into the locker room. Browns came out on their second drive of the third quarter. Bernie Kosar connected on a 42-yard pass to Ozzie Newsome. Matt Barr's kick converted, made it 7-3 Cleveland. And about 6 minutes later, Browns drove downfield. Matt Barr with a 46-yard field goal to make it 10-3. And now here we are, 2nd and 10 for the Steelers at the Browns' 26-yard line, starting the fourth quarter. We're going to go Rocky Bleier off tackle. We'll call it guessed wrong, doesn't matter. 9 picks up 3 yards. Rocky Bleier down to the 23-yard line. 3rd and 7. It's going to be a short pass to Swanee. 6. Incomplete. 4th and 7. Gerela from the 23. 2-6, good. Pittsburgh's got to try it. 8, it is missed. 23, 40-yarder missed by Gerela. So Cleveland is going to take over at the 30. Now at the 23, I believe the rule is at that point. 20-yard line or the line of scrimmage. It wasn't from the spot of the kick, not in 85. So, Cleveland with a 7-point lead. Pittsburgh cannot convert on the drive late in the third quarter. 1st and 10. Ernest Biner around the end. 9, guessed right. Loses a yard. Gets tripped up by Joe Green. Can't even make it to the corner. Able to fall back into the line and lose a yard. 22-yard line. 2nd and 11. We're going to go short to Brian Brennan. 6, guessed right. Incomplete pass. No flag. That will bring up 3rd and 11 from the 22. Short pass to Ozzie Newsome. 9, receiver card for Ozzie Newsome. 6, guessed right. Nope, doesn't matter. 14-yard pickup. 1st down for the Browns. 14 yards out to the 36-yard line. 1st and 10. Cleveland. And they call number 34, Kevin Mack, on the line, Buck. 7, stuffed at the line. 2nd and 10. Ernest Biner, end run. We'll call it guessed wrong. 9, picks up 5. That'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Browns at their own 41-yard line. And it's going to bring up a short pass to Clarence Weathers. 11, long gain. 5, 48. Weathers hauled down at the 11-yard line. Cleveland threatening to score again. Oh my goodness. The Steelers penalized like crazy and giving up the big plays. Oh, come on, Steelers. Let's do this. Come on, Cleveland. Let's do this, Brownies. Wow. I'm calling the games right, I think, guys. I mean, of course, I'm not using backups or reserves or anything. I'm just doing a quick game. But I think I'm calling this game right for both sides. I really do. 1st and 10. I try to be as impartial as possible. Ernest Biner off tackle. 11. We'll call it guessed right. Picks up 7 down to the 4. Finally dragged down by Jack Lambert. 4-yard line, 2nd and 3, Cleveland. Kevin Mack, off tackle. 9, guessed right. Short gain, touchdown. Kevin Mack, 4 yards. Let's stop that so we can write it down. Cleveland, 10, 46 and a 4th, and might have just put this one away. Mack, 4, run. Matt Barr with kick. No penalty, so it's kind of an automatic. Cleveland takes a 17-3 lead. Oh, it's breaking my heart for the Steelers. I'm loving this that the Browns are doing this to the 76 Steelers, but it's breaking my heart for Pittsburgh. Man, this is definitely one of the first 5 games of the season teams that's playing right now. Terry Hanratty ought to be in there quarterbacking. All right, here we go. Kickoff. Matt Barr. 10:45 left to go in the game. 7. That's going to be to the 10-yard line. Ernest Poe from the 10 is going to roll a 10 and bring it back 15 yards. The Steelers will start at the 25. 1st and 10, and Chuck Noll's got to get his boys going now. 2 Super Bowl victories in a row, Super Bowl champs in 74-75, and they are not looking good in this game against the Browns from the future. 1st down, Rocky Bleier off tackle. 11, we'll call it, guessed right, 4-yard pickup for Rocky Bleier. 2nd and 6 for the Steelers. Franco Harris, line buck. Call it right. 2-yard pickup for Franco Harris. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4 from the 31. Short to Randy Grossman. And we'll say wrong. 6, incomplete. If I'd have said guessed right, it would have been a Bradshaw run. 4th and 4. 9.5 minutes to go, and Bobby Walden's got to kick the ball away. Noll is ripping a clipboard up, throwing it at Ernie Holmes, and Holmes is holding it in. Walden, 9, 36-yarder to Clarence Weathers. Oh, 37, 47, 43, 33, 23-yard line. Clarence Weathers with the return. Rolls a 9, fair catch. Clarence Weathers. So the Browns will start right there at the 23. 1st and 10. Right there to the 33 they must go. 1st and 10 with a lead. Kevin Mack, line buck. 12, guessed right, only picks up a yard. Would have been sweet if the Steelers had decided they were going to try and pass. Not to be. They are not that stupid. 8:15 to go. We're in slow down, so I'm going to let some time go off the clock. We'll get down to 7:45. 2nd and 9 for the Browns. And the Steelers have a long ways to go to come back. They got a lot of meat left on that bone. They got to score twice just to tie up. Sorry about that. I bumped my camera. Wiping sweat from my brow. All right, here we go. Kevin Mack off tackle. 11, 3-yard pickup for Kevin Mack. That'll be 3rd and 6 at the 27-yard line. We'll go to 7-10. 3rd and 6. Doody-doody-doo. Short pass to Ozzie Newsome. 11, guessed right. 6 through 12 is incomplete. Intercepted otherwise. Nope, incomplete pass by Kozar. And that's going to bring out Jeff Gossett. He's going to kick the ball away. A 49-yard booming kick to Delaplane. So 27, 37, 47, 43, 33, 24. Jack Delaplane at the 24. Booming kick from Gossett. Roll for the return. Rolls a 10. Delaplane picks up 2. So Steelers start on their own 26-yard line. And it is time to go now. 1st and 10. Short pass to Swanee. 4. Intercepted if it's not a 6 through 12. 8. That is incomplete. And offsides against the Steelers. And the Browns are going to take it. Another penalty against the black and gold. 1st and 15, back to the 21. Short pass to Grossman. That's going to be 8. We'll say guessed right. Incomplete. 2nd and 15. Short pass to Frank Lewis. 7. And Bradshaw goes down. He is sacked for the 3rd time. This time compliments of Chip Banks, outside linebacker. Back to the 12. 3rd and a buttload. 36. 24 yards. 3rd and 24. Long pass to Swanee. 5. Incomplete. 5 minutes to go. You got to do this. Long pass to Frank Lewis. 5. Incomplete pass. Browns take over on downs at the 12. And that pretty much is going to seal it for the Steelers, I think. 1st and 10. Kevin Mack. Line buck. 8. Guessed right. Stuffed at the line. So we're going to go down to 4 minutes before I call this next play. Oh my goodness gracious me. The Browns. Low scoring game, defensive slugfest, but the Browns have come out on top with 2 long passes. We're going down to 4 minutes. We're going to call Ernest Biner off tackle. Let the time go. 6. Guessed right. 2-yard gain for Biner. Down to the 10. 3rd and 8. We're going to go down to 3:20, I believe. Browns are burning the clock at this point. Oh, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable that the Steelers can only manage a field goal. I did better with this against my brother in the 85 Bears. Not much better, but I did better. I swear I'm going to beat those Bears. All right, short pass to Ozzie Newsome. 9, receiver card. Ozzie Newsome. 4, 12-yard touchdown. Browns. 10 yards. Ozzie Newsome with his 2nd catch hauled into the end zone. 259. It was more than that. 4th. Kosar. Newsome. 10 pass. Bar, is there a penalty? Oh, chance of a penalty. Kick is good. 6, number 6, they're going to decline whatever the penalty is. Well, let's see. Extra points, number 6. On extra points, offsides from the line. Nope, they're going to decline that. So Barr's kick is good. Cleveland, 24-3. Schmoich. Too much for Pittsburgh, I think. Here's the kick. Matt Barr. 8 to the 6-yard line. Ernest Poe with the return. 6 is going to be a 20-yard return. See if there's a penalty either way. To the 6-yard line and a 20-yard return. For 4, no penalty. So Poe brings it back to the 26-yard line, first and 3 touchdowns for Pittsburgh. Long pass. I let it go, didn't I? Okay, long pass to Swan. 7, sack. 1, 6, number 6. So we'll call that 10 seconds. So we're down to 2:37. Number 6, offense. It's going to be holding 10. They're going to go with the, what was it? Incomplete pass, wasn't it? No, it was a sack. They're going to take the sack. Bradshaw, 9. That one at the hands of Reggie Camp, defensive end. 2:37. 2nd and 19 at their own 17-yard line. Clock is running in my head. Long to Grossman. 6 through 12 is incomplete, intercepted otherwise. That is incomplete. So we're at 2:29. 3rd and a buttload. Long to Swanee. 11. Guessed right, incomplete. Guessed wrong would have been sweet. So we'll call that 2:20. We'll do the punt, and then we'll get back to the clock when Cleveland gets it. Now they're going to go for it. They've got to. Long to Frank Lewis. 7, Bradshaw must run. Needs a high roll. 5, 16 yards. That's not enough. 18, 28, 33. Stopped about 3 yards shy of the first down. So the Browns are going to take over with 2:08 left to go in the game. 2-minute warning coming right up. 1st and 10. Kevin Mack off tackle. 7, guessed right. 2-yard pickup for Kevin Mack. And that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. 31-yard line. 2nd down and 8 from the 31. Move it a little further in. Looks more like the 31 that way. Ernest Biner, end run. 5. It's going to be a fumble, 2 through 11. 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. -3 fumble. Turnover if it is 7 through 10. And fumble lost. We'll say that one is grabbed by Lambert at the 34. 4 and picks up 7 yards on the return. So we'll run another 3 seconds off. 4 seconds off. X fumble. Let's say Jack Lambert got that one. 7-yard return out to the 41. It's too late for the Steelers, but they're not done yet. 1st and 10. Short pass to Grossman, tight end. 6. Bradshaw must run. Rolls an 8, and that's going to be a 13-yard pickup. Enough for the 1st down. Opponent number 6. Illegal procedure, Steelers, 5 yards from the line of scrimmage. Browns are going to take that. Back to the 36, 1st and 15. A long pass to John Stallworth has come into the game. Long pass to Stalls. 9. Incomplete pass. Bradshaw having a horrendous afternoon. 2 of 22 with an interception. Oh my goodness, God gracious, it's horrible. 3rd and 15. Steelers, long pass to Swanee. Airing it out. 6. 6 through 12 is incomplete. Lower is intercepted. That's an incomplete pass. And a long pass to Stalls, number 82, on the post. 4, incomplete pass, turnover on downs. And I don't have to remember where that was. Browns, Pittsburgh 36-yard line. 1st and 10, minute 12 to go in the game. Kevin Mack, off tackle. 7, stuffed at the line. So the 2 teams worth of 4 1,000-yard rushers. Oh, this is going to be horrible. It really is. We were at 112. We're going to take this down to 142-37. Ernest Biner. End run. 8. Stuffed at the line. And that's going to be the game. Right there. That's going to be the ball game. Everyone's filing onto the field, and everybody is shaking hands, and the Steelers are spitting at people, and the dog pound is throwing milk bones at Jack Lambert, and Jack Lambert is scooping them up and putting them in his helmet so he's got a snack for later. 10 seconds left to go. Dearness, the Steelers, going to put it to you this way, dominated by the Browns. It's the only way to describe it. 1, and that is the game. Your final score, Pittsburgh Steelers lose this one to the 1985 Cleveland Browns, 24-3. Stats are coming right up. It won't take long. Oh my goodness gracious. That was horrible. Oh, pick some guys up. Boom. Boom. Rubber band goes around you. Let's turn the tablet off so as not to lose the charge on it. If I can find the power button. There we go. Turn off there, Bunky. Move all you guys out here. Boom, 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 boom. And let's do some stats. Keep the coin. Alrighty. Ugly, ugly, ugly for Pittsburgh. So 0-0-3-0. Third quarter, 10. Fourth quarter, 14. 24-3. Your final on February the 1st of 18. It is now 9:13 p.m. Bradshaw, 6 runs for 61. Harris, 5, 10, 12 carries for 9, 20, 31 plus 7 is 38. Blyer carried the ball 14 times for 18, 26, 35, 42. So that is 32 for 141 Pittsburgh. Not a horrible outing, but this is what killed him right here. Frank Lewis, a 14-yard catch. Lynn Swan, a 13-yard catch. Terry Bradshaw, 2 for 24 with an interception. 27 yards, no touchdowns. 4 sacks for minus 36. passing game was abysmal. Oh, and the ground game just could not have enough consistency to overcome that. And a lot of that passing took place in the fourth quarter once they got really behind. Ernest Poe, 5 kickoff returns for 10, 20, 50, 60, 80, 96 yards. About a 18.2 yard average. Theo Bell, 2 punt returns for 4 yards, 1 fumble. Delaplane, 3 for 16. Bobby Walden kicked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, 7 punts. Jarella, 1 for 1 on field goals, no extra points, so he scored 3. For Cleveland, Ernest Biner, 5, 10, 13 carries, 1 fumble. He gained -1, 6, plus 4, 10, 19, 29. Kevin Mack, 10, 15 carries, scored a touchdown, 10, 25 yards. So that is 28 carries by Cleveland for 54. And you take away Bradshaw, that's 33 carries for 80. That's what 2 teams worth of 2 1,000 yards running backs each were able to do. 134 yards rushing between 4 1,000-yard running backs. Defense has dominated this game. Clarence Weathers, a 48-yard haul-in. Ozzie Newsome, 4 catches with 2 touchdowns for 30, 70, 81 yards. Brian Brennan, 2 grabs for 26. Biner lost 4 in the flats on that 1 catch. So that is Bernie Kosar, a slightly more humble, I suppose, 8 for 20. No picks. 140, 155, 151 yards, 2 touchdowns. Sacked twice for -9. That's right there. That's what made the difference for Cleveland. I mean, even though they weren't as effective as they might have been against lesser teams, they were able to move the ball in the air, and that's what kept them going. As you can see up here, Cleveland only had 6 first downs, 5 passing. Pittsburgh only had 9 first downs, and only 2 of those in the air. So 7, 2, none by penalty. 1 running, 5 in the air, none by penalty. Herman Fontenot, the only kickoff return for the Browns, 28-yarder. Clarence Weathers had 2 punt returns for 22 yards and a fair catch. Brian Brennan, 4 punt returns for 18. Jeff Gossett kicked the ball 7 times. He was inside the 20 only 1 of 4. 2 touchbacks, 1 was returned back out. Matt Barr with a field goal, 3 extra points for 6 points scored. And there is your game. Penalties. Well, let's see. Fumbles. Pittsburgh fumbled the ball 1 time and lost it. Cleveland fumbled the ball 1 time. 1 fair catch there. And lost it. But coupled with the turnover, so that is turnovers 2, turnovers 1. So the Browns had a +1 turnover ratio. Tail of the tape, though, Browns were penalized 2 times for 20 yards. Pittsburgh was penalized 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 penalties for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 yards. Kept shooting themselves in the foot and deep in their own territory. So that's what you got right there. There is your final score, your final sheet. Bring it down a little closer so you might see it a little better. And there you go, your final score, the 1985 Cleveland Browns 24, the 1976 Pittsburgh Steelers 3. Guys, Chris, Strat-O-Matic, Delaware, hope you enjoyed the game. Please like it if you liked it. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribing already. And follow along. We've got more Strat-O-Matic coming down the pike as we go. This is going to be it for this Thursday evening. Chris, Strat-O-Matic Delaware, keep on rolling.